And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And I wish you both the best of luck in this match play contest. Be nice to each other. Okay, let's go low. Okay, let's see what you got here. My word, that was some serious power. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. And looking short from the sand on this one. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. Going with the 9-iron. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, nice to leave that sand behind us. Let's putt and move on. And if she sinks this, she'll go one up on you, and imagine that'll sting a little bit. Okay, she's made the putt, and that will win the hole. And your friends one up on you after that first hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Second shot here on hole number 2. Okay, we're on the green. Here's her second shot. Let's see what happens. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. And here we go, potential birdie. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. And if this next putt drops, she's going to go 2 up. All right, that'll go. And she's got this hole. And your friend's 2 up on you after that hole. And the third hole's a par 4. Okay, full sand. Let's go. That isn't too good, is it? And here's your second shot here on the third. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. She got about $1.50 to go now to the pin. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Ooh, nicely done. We're out of the bunker. Safe shot on the green. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, man. If my math is right, if she drops this, she goes to 3 up. All right, I see you've conceded that putt, and we'll lose the hole, but we got more golf to play. Well, let's regroup before the next tee. See what we can do then. Okay, stepping on to the 4th hole, we got a par 3. This is an 8 iron. Have a good tee shot. Nice swing onto that one. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. And here's an 8-footer for us. Always a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. And yeah, if this one goes, she goes to 4 up. Okay, she's got that one to go, and that'll win the hole. And after that one, your friend is 4 up for the match. Teeing up now on the par 4 5th. Well, let's see what you got. She's setting up around 130 yards out here. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Well done. That's a nice little pitch shot there. Okay, she's setting this one up. She's quite a ways from the hole. Let's see how she deals with it. I think this one's going left to right. I think she started this out nicely. It's still on the line. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt. Oh, come on. Well, this one is over, and unfortunately, your friend has taken the victory for themselves, ending this one at 5 up. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Today, we are just going to take a look around the front nine of this course. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Just a pure swing. He's got 110 yards to go here. Let's see what happens. This one's heading for it. And second shot here on the first. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. And we are putting now. About 9 feet to the hole from here. I think we got a left to right break here. Good job on that putt. That's your par right there. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. And lost that first hole, so you're one down moving forward. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. That was a good one. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. Okay, second shot here on the second. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. He got this putt to win the hole. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Oh, there it is. There's your eagle. This match is all square after that hole. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. Woo! Look at that thing go. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And this is around the 245-yard mark. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. He's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, that shot was a beauty. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. And fourth hole coming up. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And here's a 6-iron from them. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh my. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. Here's his 6-foot putt. Just a little tap needed here. And that hole will be halved. And let's see how we do here on the 5th. It looks like we're going to be in the fairway. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And second shot here on the 5th. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. I'm liking that tee shot. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. This one's looking good. And he is just dropping it right next to the pin. Nice shot by him. Oh, almost hold it out. This is a 9-foot putt. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. This one might roll into the rough. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. All right, this one will hang in there on the fairway. Like to see it. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And this one's around 160 yards out. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. Decent approach there. This putt's around 13 feet out. This one has just a slight break to the right. So far, so good. And he's showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the day so far. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. And that one's in the cup. And that hole will be halved. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. They're going with the 5-iron here. And this one is for the bird. Oh, no. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Ooh, still looking good. Oh my, and he makes it. And after that one, we're all square. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. And from here, he's looking at around 155 yards to the pin. Taking this one with the 8-iron. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. Nice shot. Another green in regulation. Okay, he's setting this one up from another area code. Let's see how he does with this one. And if you drop this, you will be on top of things. Victory to you. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. Great work out there today. You squeaked out the win here, pulling it off at 1 up. Great work. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hello there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. And today we're just taking a nibble at this course, playing the back nine. All right, let's crack into this one. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And let's get out of this beach here. I'm sure he didn't plan that. It's going to be another sand shot, though. He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens. This one's your third. Nice. And this putt's going to put him one up. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And your friend is just one up after that hole. And now kicking off a par 5 here on the 11th. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Well, we're going to the sand. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, good amount of distance out of the sand into the fairway. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. This one seems to be tilting left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he gets that to drop. And a tough result on that hole, but there's more to come. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Safe approach, nice. Well, this is just lovely. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. Looking good. Nicely done. And he's setting up for a birdie here. Okay, yeah, we're going to give him that one and head to the next hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Well, this one could roll into the rough. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Come on, bounce to the right. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. Looks like he got a line on this. Still going good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. He's got a 16-footer. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, almost. That was a good hole. Making up some ground on your friend here. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Yep, that's gonna work. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. The shot's coming in nicely. Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Nice swing. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. He just barely got into the light rough here. And let's see how he does on this hole. And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. And that hole's halved. Wind blowing left to right on this one. Little play. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. That should do nicely. And here's his second shot. Taking this one with the 9-iron. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. Oh, almost. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. This one's for par. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt. Let's go to the next hole. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Great work. Nice approach on that one. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And they're going with the 4-iron here. Oh, this is nice. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. Okay, yeah, no need for him to putt that out. Let's head to the next hole. And that hole will be halved. And now to 18. This one is a par 5. Well, this drive's looking okay. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Second shot on the 18th. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. This putt is insanely long. It's stressful just watching him set this up, really. And swinging this out to the left. And from there, not a bad result. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. All right, good effort from there. And this next putt to win the match. All right, and after you've conceded that putt, this match is over. And unfortunately, this was not your match. Just couldn't pull out the win today, but that's all right. We'll beat your friend next time. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Starting today off with a nice par 4. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. Oh yeah, off the downslope, this is going to chase out. All right, give this a rip. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. I like what you've done with this hole. Just going to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. All right, this is what he's looking at. Wouldn't want to be him. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This one's going hard to the right. So far, so good. All right, we're getting there. Well done. And he's got 19 feet to the cup from here. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Yeah, I think he was going to make that putt anyway. Good call. We'll head to the next. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And after the first hole, you're one up. Here we go on the 11th. There we go. Nice contact on that one. You're going to like that, won't you? All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. He's got this for birdie. It's breaking to the left, I think. And the putt goes down. That's a birdie for him. His putt is 9 feet away. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And that hole will be halved. And the wind will be a factor on this one. It's blowing right into our face. Look at this, driving that green, putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. With a 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh. He's got this left for the bird. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. The putt goes down and you've won this hole. Fantastic work. And you're 2 up after that hole. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. So you made good contact with that one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. And with that, he'll end up just barely into this first cut. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. They maybe want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Ooh, well done. Nicely done. And what do you think? He's setting up in the rough. How's this going to go? Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, just slipped by. And a 7-foot putt for him. Drop this putt and you'll go 3 up. All right, your opponent gave you the green light to pick up your ball. We can head to the next hole. And after that one, you're 3 up in this match. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. All right, balls above your feet on this one. Just letting you know. Unlucky. Oh, you almost got that. He's going to need this putt to win the hole. Here we go. This putt for the bird. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Oh, just missed that birdie. And he needs this to win the hole. But I think it's breaking to the left. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. Well, that hole didn't really go our way, did it? Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. Good job. We're on the green. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. It's looking nice. And this putt's around 16 feet out. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. Right by. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. This drive is moving. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Ooh, we're heading for the green here. We had the distance dialed in on that one, pin high. This one's just under 20 feet. I think this one will go left to right. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, if this putt drops, you're going to be the winner. And that is a longer putt that we've had conceded here on this hole. So let's get out of here. Go to the next hole, see what we can do. And hey, great work out there today. You end up the winner in this match. Good stuff. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. I hope everyone has fun out there today. We have some match play action happening. This is fixing to be a good little time, I think. Time to get this going. All right, let's see how he does. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Seven iron on display here. Okay, second shot here on the first. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. This next putt is for his eagle. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. Okay, go ahead and finish up on this hole, and we'll head to the next. And just joking. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And your friend over there is one up after that one. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. And they've gone with the 6 iron on this one. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. That's a safe shot. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. This one looks like it's breaking just a touch to the left. Going towards that hole. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. And this is his birdie putt. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. And that hole will be halved. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Tee shot's looking decent. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Nothing wrong with that. And this will be his second shot. Oh my, almost in with the chip. All right, if he wants to save par, he's got to drop this on in there. Ooh. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, safely home with that putt. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Yeah, your opponent had very little chance at winning this hole, so they're going to let you have that putt. And we are all square after that hole. A little windy for my liking out there. Be careful. Yep, that's going to do. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Now he is 100 yards out. Look at this shot. And here you go. This for the birdie. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Just missing the birdie. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, he dropped that one in there. That's going to win the hole. Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one. And the 5th hole is a par 3. Let's go. And here's their 3-iron on display. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. Yeah, we'll concede that. I'm in agreement. Just a short putt. No big deal. We'll head to the next. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Yeah, that'll play. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Wow, what a shot. This guy's got the pin's number, it would seem. Oh, man, this might actually go down. All right, a little tap putt here. All right, moving things along. I like it. Pace of play improving. Your opponent's giving you that putt. We're going to the next hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. I think this looks pretty safe. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. Great job on that approach. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Oh, almost had the birdie there. All right, give this one a little tap. All right, no need to putt that one out. Just a little putt anyways. Your friend has graciously allowed us to move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, 8th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Too bad. All right, he's got this left for the bird. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And that hole's halved. All right, 9th hole, par 5 coming up. This tee shot should play. Okay, give this a smash. Ooh, came onto that one. Look at it go. Yes, that's a good swing. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. I don't think you're gonna like this. Careful of this one, fairway bunker. Not sure what's gonna happen here. And we are out of there. Let's putt. All right, 3rd shot for him. Okay, you need this to win the hole. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. All right, you two, this is where it is decided. If there's still no clear winner at the end of this hole, we will give the match to whoever is closest to the pin off the tee. Okay, the pressure is on. Now, I want you to show them how it's done. Stick this close. We'll take this play off in no time. Approach shot worked out just fine. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This is their 3-iron. All right, all the tee shots are off, and you are closest to the pin. That's what I like to see. And you've got this left to take the playoff. Oh my, that's too bad. Okay, this one's for his par. Okay, we're going to concede that putt to him and head to the next. All right, you've got this to take the win. Well, that's going to just about do it, I think. Well done in this match. I'm glad to have seen you pull out that win in the playoff hole. Great work. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. We are playing match play today. This is going to be a good one. Let's get this going. Nice. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Okay, he's got 9 feet to go. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And he drops it in for the bird. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And the first hole of this match results in, well, everybody being all square. Here comes the 11th hole. This one's going left. And let's see how he does on this hole. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, man. Good chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Okay, let's send it. This one could end up in the rough. Not sure, though. Well, that's too bad. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Way to go. Back in the fairway. You've done well. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Oh, nice little chip there. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go two up. Okay, you're conceding that putt. Your opponent will win the hole. And we're just going to move on with the lives, going to the next hole. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. And here's our second shot on the 13th. And now this from 12 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And there he goes. That's going to drop for him. Here we go. Birdie putt. And that hole will be halved. And here we go. 14th hole. We got a par 3. Here is their 4 iron. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh! I believe this is for your par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 15th hole is next. This one's a par 5. Well, this tee shot should work. Okay, time to send it. That drive was fierce. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. And he's looking at around 220 from here. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. An uphill putt, moving right to left. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy. I think we got a right to left break on this one. This one's just a 4-foot putt. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. All right, let's send it. Looking pretty good off the tee. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this one's about 130 yards away. Great work there. That's a great approach. Here's an 11-footer. And I think this one's breaking to the left. This putt's good so far. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. That'll do for the approach. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Ooh, he almost got that to go. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Looks like a right to left break. Well, the putt appears to be on line. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. All square after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 18th. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. Okay, there we go. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And he might roll this into the rough. Okay, and he rolled that one into the second cut. And we got a nice view of the green below. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Here's a 17-foot putt. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, birdie putt as well. That could have been good. And this next putt to win the match. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh! Okay, just a few more inches to go. Okay, your opponent's giving you that one, and we'll head to the next. If he can sink this, this match is going to go into one extra playoff hole. Oh my goodness. Tension is ratcheted up here. All right, first off the tee in the playoff. I like it. Let's fire at the pin and put the pressure elsewhere. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Just dandy. 5-foot putt coming up. And he has this much left to win in a playoff. No, he did it. He put that one down, and that will seal the playoff win. Well, that's going to do it for me. I enjoyed my time with you, especially the excitement of the playoff hole. Always great to follow a playoff. A big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. Just doing the front 9 today, I guess. Let's get into it. That's not going to be good. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. second shot here on the first. Nice chip, fantastic. And this putt's going to put him one up. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. Your friend will start out at one up after the first hole. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. All right, here's his second shot. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. And he'll end up just barely into this first cut of rough. And second shot here on the second hole. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. All right, back in the fairway. Now, to the green. All right, and he's dealing with a green side rough situation. Good job with that chip shot. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, we're on the third hole. It's a par 4. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Nice swing. Sounded great. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Well done. We've got 12 feet to go here. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh, just missed. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, that could have been a birdie. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, no need for him to putt that out. We'll head to the next hole. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. And that hole will be halved. Okay, we have a par 3 as we head to the 4th. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. Okay, let's see what you do here. Look at you go here. Nice shot. Nice shot. This putt is just around 12 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left. And he manages to get that one to go for the bird. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. This one's fairway bound. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And here we go. This is his second shot. This one's about 110 yards from the pin. that'll work. Nice approach. This one's around 15 feet away. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. He's got about a 3-footer here. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. All right, par 4, 6th hole. All right, let's send this ball away. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. You'll be all right there. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. It could be a good one. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. All right, he needs this to go if he wants to have the hole. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. And the 7th will be a par 4. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Was well played. Looks like he's about 100 yards out. Second shot here on the 7th. And yet another green in regulation for you. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. Four feet to go. Let's keep this going. That's your fourth birdie of the day. Good work out there. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 8th hole, par 3, baby. They've chosen a 3-iron here. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, interested to see how he deals with this long putt ahead of him. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Almost. Maybe got this putt to win the hole. Breaking pretty hard to the left. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go dormy. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. All right, 9th hole, par 5. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. I think this one will land in the fairway. And from here, he will set up around 220 yards out. And here's their 3-iron on display. Here's their second shot on the 9th. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? All right, this is for his eagle. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. This one's still on track. Oh, he just barely missed it. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Oh, this has my attention. Still has a chance. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, let's see who comes out on top. We have one final playoff hole in this match play affair. If you still are tied at the end of this one, we'll give the win to whoever is closest to the hole. That's safe. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This is their 3-iron. Okay, all the tee shots are done, and you are closest to the pin. That's great. And 21 feet out for him. I think it's breaking to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. All right, this much left to take the playoff. Let's go. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Yeah, it's still looking good. And there's the win, sealed in a playoff. Great job all around. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Just 9 holes today, playing the back 9. All right, let's go. Full send, here we go. Let's see what happens. This is his second. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Nicely played. Oh, just about dropped it. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. This one's for birdie. And this will have the hole if you sink this. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And after that first hole, all square. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Really nice swing. This one's about 130 yards out. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Ooh, there's a golf shot. Nicely done, had the right club there. And a 15-footer for him. I think this one's moving to the right. Ooh. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. Okay, here we go. We are now at the par 4 12th at Pinehurst number 2. We have a subtle dog leg to the right, and we got a green out there that tilts from back to front. Good luck. Well, that's too bad. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And he could have this sneak into the rough. Oh, wound up in the deep stuff on that one. All right, second shot on the 12th. almost hold it. And he's putting this one for birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Ooh, right back. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Bit long on that one. Good luck here. This is for par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, give him that short one and we'll head to the next. And that hole's halved. Okay, here we go with a tasty little par 4 here at the 13th. Have a good tee shot. Make sure when you're going for this green, you don't leave it short. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Oh, that'll do. Setting up his third shot here. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. This one's about 7 feet away. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Ooh, that one goes down, and that's going to take the hole. Good job. And after that one, you're 2 up. Okay, we are now taking a look at the par 4 14th hole at Pinehurst number 2. If we can leave ourselves in the fairway and avoid those bunkers to either side, we can have a good look at this green. And the green will pitch pretty severely from back to front. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's got 125 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. Could be slightly too much club. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh. He's got 3 feet to go. Got this to halve the hole, and that hole will be halved. Okay, par 3 here on the 15th. Let's stick this one close to that pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Here's their 7-iron. He's got a long putt here. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, he's swinging this out to the left. Okay, you can go 3 up for the match if you sink this putt. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Beauty of a swing there. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Hear you. Hey, you're one of the kids trying to scare me again. So I said, I hear you. And I was like,
and they've chosen a hybrid on this one. And this is about 170 yards
always
to the
ready
pin.
now because you scare me every time. Tim? What about Tim? Body on top of his head?
Ooh, bad break. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Yikes, that went right by. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And on this course, we are starting our day with a par 4. All right, time to giddy up. Get that ball in the fairway, and we'll mosey on our way. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. And the fairway does tilt away from us. Bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Here's our second shot on the 10th. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. And will you have a look at this? We'll take those all day. Okay, this is his birdie putt. Four feet left. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And everybody's all square after that first hole. And the 11th is a par 4. Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. All right, let's let this one go. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Ooh, caught a nice downslope. That's going to get you a few extra yards. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. Oh, look at this. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Good shot out there. Nicely played. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. Yeah, he was going to make that anyway. Just a short putt. We'll head to the next. And that hole will be halved. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3. Looking forward to see what you do here. Really well judged approach there. Okay, he's standing over a very long putt here. Let's see what happens. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, sliding by. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. A little bit too firm on that one. He's got a 3-footer here. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. And that hole will be halved. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Silky swing. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. All right, we'll take that. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. We'll take a look at this shot. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Here's a 7-foot putt. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. All right, now that we've given him that putt, let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 3. And here's a 6-iron from them. Oh, right, but just missed the hole. Have a good tee shot. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Oh, yeah. There's another green and reg. I'm liking it. This next putt is for your birdie. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. 6-foot putt for him. And that hole's halved. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. All right, give this a rip. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. All right, this is his second. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. And this is his look at birdie. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. Okay, let's see what you got here. Oh my, almost in there. And now this putt from 6 feet. All right, sink this one to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's smash this one out there. This drive should be safe. Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Okay, for the save. And if he drops this, it'll save par. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, and now we've arrived at number 18. This one's a par 4. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. I'm having that. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Seven-foot putt here. Okay, if he sinks this putt, we are going to head to a playoff. And as that goes down, we are preparing one more playoff hole to see who will come out on top. We can't end this in a tie. All right, this match will be decided here one way or another. If you still are tied at the end of this one, we're going to give the match to whoever is closest to the pin off the tee. All right, let's see what he does off the tee in this playoff. And they're going with the pitching wedge. All right, now let's see if you can get closest to the pin on this playoff hole. That'll give you a leg up. All right, closest to the hole is you. That could come in handy. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. All right, you need this one to go down to win this playoff. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for playing the game, first of all. And also thank you for winning this match. I love a bit of match play playoff action. So thanks for that.